So this is a 23 card Pokemon return from PSA, and this is just out of the FedEx. Nice. Here's my packing slip. This was out of the FedEx package here, and it took them about a month and a half to get this done. This was using the trading card game bulk, which is up to $200 in estimated value. So to figure out which cards to send in here, I sent in 100 total cards. This particular order, I select cards that that would have been between $1 and $200 at an 8. I'm not very good at estimating grades, and there are a number of holos in here. So I was just sort of guessing that these would be 7, 8s, or 9s. I mean, hopefully a 10, but that's why I put these into the standard bulk for $100 to $200. And the only thing I know about the grades is that they did upcharge me on one. So one of these cards must have gotten a 9. Hopefully it's a 10. So let's find out. So it looks like we got 20 in this first box. I don't want to reveal the grades. This is the back side there, and so that means there must be 3 in here. Yes, 3 in here. Here's the back. Okay, I'll get these stacked up. So I did go ahead and they were sort of sorted. The previous submissions I got back weren't sorted at all, but I sorted them in descending order. So the one off the top should be the last one in my order, which I think I set them up such that that one would have been the lowest Pokemon card number. So these are, boy, can't remember. So there's some base set Shadowless and Jungle First Edition. That's all that I remember. There might be some base set first edition stuff too. Yeah, I'm excited. I have not looked at the grades. These are from my childhood collection, so yeah, anything above an 8 to me is a massive bonus because these weren't necessarily stored in perfect conditions out here in the Northwest. All right, so I'm going to try to cover the grade on the front like I've seen some other videos do. This has some wear on the bottom corner there and on the top left. The front is pretty good. I can see that the surface is not perfect. This is Devolution Spray First Edition and an 8 as expected. Some edge wear in the bottom again. Squirtle, my favorite. First edition Squirtle. Looks pretty centered. This is a 7. Okay. Should have 4 Squirtles in a row here. Some edge wear again. Less centered. You can see the top bottom is not very good. I'm guessing a 7 here. Oh wow, interesting. That's a 9. The surface must be really nice, because that is clearly off-center top bottom, but awesome. Very happy with the 9 on a first edition Squirtle. Another Squirtle. Wow, cool. That's amazing. Huh. I really did not think I was going to get any 10s in here. That is cool. What a beautiful card. My gosh. Keeping that. I am keeping that. So cool. What's up, turtle? Should be one more Squirtle here. A little off. Is it? A little hard with the shadowing. 7. Yeah, I'm guessing some surface wear because I don't see a ton of edge wear. I know that the surface is the most important for PSA, especially on the front, and it's actually pretty hard to see the surface through the PSA case I found. So, I mean, my light's not very good for this. Here's a first edition Pikachu in an 8. Oh, you probably saw that. I did not see that. Another one here. This one in a 9. Nice. Very cool. The back looks quite good on this. I had 3 Pikachus. Another 9. Wonderful. Yeah, so my brother and I did not play very much with these cards as kids. We got a bunch of cards from the original Wizards of the Coast store in Renton, Washington, and didn't like the game that much. So I think after that, we just kind of collected the cards. Bulbasaur. Looks good to me. Wow, yeah, 9. PSA agreed. Another nice looking back. Another Bulbasaur. Another 9. Wonderful. Another good looking back. I love the art on Dragonair. Just find it so pretty. The purple background as well. Imagine if that was a holo. How cool would that be? It's great as it is too. 7 on the Dragonair. Some edge wear for sure here. Another Dragonair. And a 9. Yeah, I wonder, I should go back and look to see which card they upcharged me on, because I think a lot of these are actually worth more than 200. Maybe it was the Squirtle. I'm not sure what a 10 first edition Squirtle would go for. You can see quite a bit of whitening on the top. Oh, this one actually I mislabeled. So this, I misunderstood what a Machamp, this Machamp was. I thought it was just the regular first edition, which is much less valuable, but all Machamps are first edition is my understanding, and the Shadowless one here were much more rare. This was the earlier one. So yeah, if I remember correctly, the holo had some scratches on it, so I'm gonna guess an 8, down to a 6 actually. So yeah, I think there were, yeah, I think you can see them a little bit, definitely some scratches on the holo for this Machamp. Back looks pretty good. Zapdos. Here we are in Shadowless now. An 8. I feel like an 8 on any of these old holos is just amazing. I would be very surprised if I got any 9s on these holos. Ninetales, also one of my favorite artworks. Just majestic. Another 8, which should still be pretty valuable. Little off center. Magneton. Oh wow, cool. I did get a 9 here. Cool. Yeah, nice looking card. Quite a bit more wear in the top right. Hitmonchan Shadowless. Holo looks pretty clean for my eyes. 8 though, okay. Look at all that down there. Alakazam. What do we think? 6 with the wear? Holo looks pretty good. Maybe a 7. Okay, nice. 7. Great. Back looks pretty clean. Here we are in Jungle. Jungle World. Vileplume. An 8 there. Just a few more here. Some edge wear there. Victory Bell. Another 8 on a holo. Actually quite happy with these 8s. Got that 1/9. Vaporeon. Some scratches there for sure. Still an 8? Okay. Nice. More Jungle first edition. Another 8. Guess I was right when I thought most of these would be 8s. Clefable, number 1. Ooh, got a 9. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, those were my 23 cards. So I just checked my email, and the upcharge was indeed this Squirtle, which is selling for between $800 and $900 right now. So yeah, cool. Super happy that my favorite Pokemon was the one that came back as a 10. I guess I did have a, 4 chances, two 7s and a 2 7s and 9 and a 10. That's cool. And I do have one other set of cards to show you. So I already have a video up for my larger PSA submission of 73 cards. But I also had a separate one that I sent in the same package of just 4 cards. So these were the ones that I thought might potentially be like, pay off all your student loans cards if they came back as 9s. So I put these in the next tier up, which was up to 500 a card. These came back about a month ago. And no, none of these paid off my student loans, but they're still beautiful cards. So I'll show you these ones as well. So I had a Shadowless Blastoise, in which is what I thought was going to be a 7 or so, because there it is. Yeah, there's quite a bit of edge wear on this corner, but they still thought it was an 8. So this was the highest grade that I thought I could get on this card. So I was actually really happy with the 8 on this. And then we had another first edition. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Shadowless. This is first edition, these last 3 here. And this one came in as an 8 as well. And then Hitmonchan, first edition, came in as a 7. So I thought this was an 8, but I did see someone else in a video saying that the holo are often have print lines, which I can't quite see on this. So maybe it was something else. But I mean, there's certainly a number of lines on the holo that's kind of hard to pick up in this light. So I should not have been surprised. And then the last one, this was definitely the pay off your loans. So this has recently sold for $30,000 into 10. Alas, an 8. Still, it's a super valuable card. So I'm extremely happy to have found these in the garage and have a bunch of value from all these. So that's it. I think that's probably the last PSA submission I'll do. I might do one more, so maybe one more video in a few months here, but hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Take care.